today?
Little arms today. The supersets biceps, triceps. We're 4 weeks out. Last time he shot, I think we're 7 weeks out. So it's been 3 weeks. Lots has changed since then. Last 3 weeks has been pretty tough. Lowered the calories. I think last time we talked, calories were still high. I was just starting to drop them. So now I'm down to like 150 grams of carbs. We're doing upwards of an hour and a half cardio a day. So things have been tough, but to be expected.
Your last off day, no carbs.
Yeah. Last off day was like almost no carbs. That wasn't fun. So grinding.
Yeah.
But it's only 4 weeks left, so got to put everything into it.
It's different when you coach yourself. You're like, you gotta hold yourself. Eh? Like,
I know, you gotta hold yourself accountable, right?
Yeah,
so
like,
if I show up not right, it's not gonna look good.
But like, even on your off day, it's like you can be dying, and you yourself can be like, oh, okay, maybe I could have, add a little
you could
carbs,
you could
but in
trick
your head,
yourself.
You have to be like, no, because I already made the plan.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah. I'm pretty hard on myself, so I usually don't allow myself like any leeway, which is why like with this prep, I like told myself like I'm not going to do any cheat meals the whole prep, just because I just want to remove that variable, and I don't want that to even be a question,
And you're a foodie, so if you have a little taste,
yeah, and that's all I think about. All I think about.
We ready for war, never back down, give me some more. We came for the title, killing the game, dead on arrival. No mercy for rivals, this is for glory, this is our story. This is the future, this is my time, I grind and shine. I put in the work and push the line. I'm holding my ground, I never back down. I never back down. Yeah. Give me the crown.
I know that you coach yourself for nutrition, but do you have anybody else that helps you with like posing?
As far as posing goes, I haven't had anyone really help me, just been doing it myself. But when it comes to nutrition, like Phil Biz, a lot of you guys know, is with HC Muscle, good friend of mine, and he sort of keeps an eye on me, you know what I mean? So I bounce everything off him. If I'm ever unsure about something, I use him as a second set of eyes, especially when it comes to the supplement side of bodybuilding and whatnot. Broderick Chavez is someone else who I've learned a lot from and been speaking to a lot during this prep. Just because getting back into this, I just wanted to make sure, being away from it for 5 years, I'm doing everything as efficient as possible and safely as possible, because I'm not a young buck anymore. So I definitely do have people helping me out, like Mike Van Wyck too, for example. A lot of my injuries and stuff, I worked out with him for a lot of my problem areas. Like I have a shoulder injury, I have a herniated disc. So with working out with Mike, I was able to correct some of my movement patterns and apply it to my own training. So I don't necessarily go in the gym and train with Mike every time, but from the sessions that I have trained with him, I learned a lot, and I was able to apply that to my training. I like a single arm, but I'll probably do double arm just because there's 3 of us. True. Okay. This is Jim LeCaux. We're actually distributing it at Pure Muscle Athletics, and Pure Muscle Fitness is our showroom. First time I saw Jim LeCaux, I think it was at Oxygen Gym. Brandon Curry was training there, posting some videos. Did I get you to message him and ask him what brand it was?
Maybe.
I can't remember. It was a pec deck, and it was a curl I saw him doing. And maybe it was you or Antoine. Someone messaged him and was like, oh, what's the brand on that? And all the equipment at Oxygen, they get rid of all the labels. You can't tell what anything is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just like researching, and then finally I came across it. So the power of social media, I was able to find it. Now we got it in. This is one of my favorite bicep curls. It's awesome. They're on Kevlar belts, which is really smooth. The adjustability here is really nice. And yeah, it's a really smooth piece.
In the game, I do it in style. They look at me now, look at me winning. I'm winning the crowd. Points on the board, game on the floor. I give it my all. Give it all that I got. I can't be stopped. I put in the work and push the line. I'm holding my ground. I never back down. I never back down. Yeah. Give me the crown. Yeah. The world renowned. I put in the work and push the line. I'm holding my ground. I never back down. back down. I never back down. Yeah. Give me the crown. Yeah. The world renowned. I put in the work and push the line. I'm holding my ground. I never back down.
Keep pushing. I just have here a little bit still. It's like pushing it. It's coming, but it's like 4 weeks, a lot of time. So I gotta remind myself. It's like,
Is that how guys determine how?
Because the glutes are like the last part, I think, for any human beings pretty much, that you will hold on fat to.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can be straight everywhere, and then there'll be a little layer on the butt. Then you get paranoid because you want straighter glutes. But if there's no body fat but there, and then you're in a calorie deficit for a long period of time, it's bound to happen that you get a straighter glutes. But sometimes a little mind game, like, oh, that's why I could not train myself. Like, he can train himself, but I can't.
we are gonna do preacher curls, just whatever, barbell preacher curl, standard with the Atlantis. Yep, really like this machine.
You like this one versus the cable one?
Yeah, versus selectorized. Personally, I like this one. I feel like it just sits a little further behind the body. They're both different. I like them both. They both hit the tricep completely different. Even if you look at the Life Fitness one, they're all completely different pathways. So, but lately I've been doing this one, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna stick with it.
This is from the Arnold Brazil 2016. When I turned pro, this is the shirt. Yeah.
Dumbbell or what?
I'm down with like maybe 2 sets like that. Like,
Dumbbells.
Dumbbell.
judges said my
Dumbbell?
biceps need some work, so.
So, you see, they want those heavy dumbbell work.
Yeah, so we're done. That was today's arm workout. 4 weeks out. Today at Pure Muscle Fitness, we actually have an open house today. So there's going to be a lot of people stopping by. So looking forward to that. But yeah, 4 weeks out. Like I was saying earlier in the video, the last couple of weeks since the last update, been really tough, but to be expected. We're getting close, crunch time. You know, I just want to make sure I'm doing everything in my power to be the best that I can absolutely be. You know, not having, you know, being in peak condition or competition shape for 5-6 years. I just wanted to make sure that like I'm doing everything in my power to get that condition, because it's been so long. It's kind of hard to know what to expect, getting from that last refinement, right? It's one thing getting lean and getting in shape, but then pushing to that like show shape, thin skin, extra peeled, right, is where it gets really, really hard. So I'm definitely enjoying the process. My body weight this entire time, like my last update, I think it was 245 pounds. I was 243 this morning, empty stomach. So I'm really looking forward to the next 4 weeks. You know, sometimes I get nervous, it's getting really close, and I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna make it? You know, but then when I look at like where I started at 16 weeks out, and every two weeks, every 4 weeks, how big the changes have been, it's sort of reassuring to know that, like, yes, it's only 4 weeks, but there's still a lot of time. A lot can happen. You know, I only started this prep at 16 weeks out. I'm 12 weeks into the prep, and my body has changed drastically. So I'm really looking forward to the next 4 weeks, doing everything in my power to be the best I can be. And I appreciate you guys tuning in, following along. You know, if you guys have any comments, anything, make sure to comment below. Love to hear from you guys. And we're going to get another workout in next week. All right, guys. See you later.